Hey everybody, welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about Gold Gate 2.0. For those who don't know what that is, if you look at the screen right now, you will see an offer that went out to a bunch of folks. By bunch, I don't know how many, to some folks in the game, number undisclosed. Some people got this offer. So you can see it's $30. It's a limited time offer for 240k gold orbs and 12k, I believe those are Colossus orbs. So the focus here is really the 240k gold orbs. That's a lot of gold orbs. Gold orb fragments, I should say. It's 120 gold orbs for 30 bucks. So some people are free to play. They can't do this, that's kind of the nature of the game. But those who are not, more than likely jumped on this immediately. Now, I don't see how many times you can buy this, but typically you can do this. Oh, there it is. I take that back. 3 purchases left. So you can do this 3 times. So you can spend 90 bucks, get, this offer 3 times. So this is Gold Gate 2.0 because that's a lot of gold. So a lot of people are saying, well, what to do about this? This is BS. I didn't get this. Only they got it. It's not fair. Take it back from them. Give it to me. Foxnex, I hate you. You're ruining my life. All kinds of different things. And one, let me just say for the record, it is BS in my opinion that some people get this offer and some don't. Straight up, that simple. It's not fair. This is a game where we compete against each other. The reason we play and spend money on this game is to compete against each other, whether it's individually in Blitz and Arena or as an alliance against another alliance in alliance war. That's it. We're trying to build up our teams to compete against each other. So that competitive advantage is important if you give it only to some and not to others. And that's why this whole concept of some people getting this and others not is unfair and why people are upset, including myself. So I think I have a potential solution for this, but I have to go into math. So bear with me here, but I will get to a point with some spreadsheet data. So way back in the day, when I first started doing content for Marvel Strike Force, I did this spreadsheet because I just thought, God, it is so expensive and costs so much gold in this game to level up players. I wonder how much, if you were to just spend on everything, how much gold it would be, and if you were to buy everything, how much money would that be? And I was just curious because I felt like I was, paying 50 bucks for 30 shards or 50, bucks for 45 shards. I'm like, this just doesn't seem right. I'm like, I need, 700 some shards to max these tunes. That was the point of that video. That's not the point of this one. So the point of this video is to show you how much gold it costs to get a max level player and roster. So what I've got here is generally the things you use gold on. Leveling up, gearing up, ability upgrades, star rank up. And you can kind of see I've got, levels for the maxing of gold and how much gold it cost. Same thing with the gear, how much gold it costs. When I've got it yellow, I just wasn't sure exactly what the costs are, but the truth is that we just need to get a rough order of magnitude on these. The specifics aren't super key. So ability upgrades, last time I didn't even have T4, so this time I've added the T4. And then your star rank ups, now the one thing, how much gold this costs, the one thing that I actually threw in here for right now is level 70 to 75 because we know this is coming. What I did is I took the percent increase from 61 to 65 and 65 to 70, that jump, which is 222%, and applied it to 70 to 75. It might be lower, it might be higher, I don't know, I don't care. The point is, it's a lot of gold. It's gonna be a lot of gold. I don't see Foxnex doing, it's at least going to be 2 million gold. Again, rough order of magnitudes, a million here, a million there, it might matter, but I think it's going to be roughly 3.4, assuming they keep that the same. So you go through the gold tier or the gear tier here, and you get to a total of, per character, 10 million gold, if you're going to max them out, okay? This doesn't include any tiers past 12, and again, at this time, I didn't even look at it at this point, but when I did this a long time ago, I didn't know exactly how much it was for 130 or for gear tier 12, but 10 million gold for each character. Now, right now in the game, we've got 100 characters. That means you need to get, was it a billion? Yeah, 1 billion gold to max everything in the game. 1 billion gold to max everything in the game. Okay? $1 billion. Now, the stuff off to the right is money stuff, which is just kind of like, you know, I'm not really, this was just about how much it costs per character based on, you know, I'm not interested in doing that. You know, this is a ton of money if you're trying to do it. Don't care. It's not the point of this. So what I did is I made this little additional kind of table, so to speak, right here. And this is really the point of this video, okay? Let's widen this out a little bit. All right, 1 gold orb. This is what, I mean, this is an 80 to 90% chance, okay? You're gonna get, and there's some math in here because obviously the center orb can vary, whatever. Work with me. You're basically getting 130k gold. You might get, you know, this is, you start adding in, you know, kind of some of the blues here, and you can look at my formula up here if you really want to dissect it. You're roughly at, you know, 3. Now there is this actually percent chance here is probably 0.00001. It's not even that. But I took those percent orbs, as you can see, the million, 3, and put them there and just applied it. The likelihood is even in, you know, opening, I think when you finish Fear the Darkness, you get a bunch of gold orbs. I got like 6 million from those total. You know, I think I had 2 1 million drops. The rare, you know, 3 million or even more rare. So this row down here is basically not happening. So now again, you jump back to this, you get 120 gold orbs per purchase. So what I've done here is 120 gold orbs, 240 gold orbs, 360 gold orbs. In 120 gold orbs, you are likely to get just under 16 million. Might be higher, but you're going to get 16 million gold. Now, you might, again, if you're nailing it every single time, that's the maximum you can get, 36 million. You're likely to get somewhere in between that. It's just, you know, 20, 22, somewhere around there. If you nail, now this is obviously never going to happen, but if you were to nail every single one, you'd get that. That, again, yeah, I'm not even going to say the comments I'm going to say on how rare that is. And then what I did is just simply go into the next and just say, okay, well, 240. You just multiply it by, you know, this by 240 orbs, this by 240 orbs. So if you buy 2 offers, you're getting somewhere between 30 and 70 mil. Ton of gold. It's awesome. Great. 3 and 60. Okay. Now that's a lot more. It's 3 of the offers. It's a ton. 47 million gold, somewhere between 110 and 47 million gold. So if you want to spend, you're going to get a ton of gold. Okay. Now again, it's not happening silly, but I just wanted to put it up there for reference purposes. Okay. 180. Well, no, that's 1.8 billion. Sorry. It's just, you're not going to get it. Sorry to break your, you know, bubble there, but anyway. So then the most important thing I'm looking at here is total gold required to max all players, 1 billion. This is what you're going to get from opening those orbs, somewhere in this range, between 46 and 110 million. The percent needed for maxing all. So this percent here, what percent of this total here is this? It's less than 5%. So if you bought all 3, you're going to have less than 5% of the gold needed to max every character in the game. If you get lucky, it's 11. So let's just call it, you're going to get roughly, if you buy all 3 offers, you're going to get somewhere around 7% of the gold you need to max everybody. And that's from 0, obviously. Now, most people aren't at 0. Most people are further past that. So that's a discussion, you know, that you can think about. It's like, well, I've already got most of my tune. Okay, great. You know what? Then you're getting ready for the next level jumps. I don't know, whatever. So some people could get a surplus. But you sit here and look at this. So I am at, I'm going to go in game here in a second. Let me pull this up. And I'll show you exactly where I'm at. And I started in late May. I'll consider myself a dolphin. I've spent, you know, OMG talked in his video a little bit how he's spent some thousands in the game. I'm similar. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not. I couldn't have gotten this far and couldn't have done the content without it. So I had to spend money, and I shouldn't say I chose to spend money. Okay, so let me show you exactly where I'm at gold wise. Okay, so what I have to do here is go into my achievements, and where is it at? All right, so I've spent what is it right here, 417 million gold. Okay, so that's how much I've spent. So I'm not quite halfway at maxing. Now, I'm not a beta player. I'm not a launch player. I'm a PID that starts with an 11. So I started in late May. And again, I've spent money on the game. I've played the game a ton. You can see my blitz wins here. I've got quite a bit of number of blitz wins. So I play the game a lot. And I still could use all of that gold and not be done. Even if I'm here. So somewhere between 7%. I'd get 100, let's say 100, I guess, 46 mil to 100 mil. So it's like I could get another 46 to 100 on top of this. So let's just call it 100. I'm at 517 million gold if I spent it immediately, which obviously there's bottlenecks with ABCs, gear, all kinds of different things. I could level everybody, but what's the point of having a level 70, tune that you don't have the, I personally don't have enough T3 mats to max everything. But you can see kind of what we're talking about here as far as how much gold this is actually giving you comparison to what you need. So, to the point, the final conclusion here is I think Foxnext should put this offer in the game for everyone. Let everybody have the opportunity to buy that offer. Even if every single person buys that offer, one, you're going to get a ton of money, Foxnext. Almost everybody's going to buy that, except for free-to-play players. But let's be real, free-to-play players aren't necessarily going to buy anything, and that's just is what it is. There is an advantage of spending money, and you should gain that advantage of spending money if you chose to. So put the offer in the game for everybody to choose. It's not, unless, and someone please correct me if my math is wrong here, if I missed something, but it's not going to break the economy of the game. It's just not. You're talking 7% roughly of the entire gold needed for every tune. And let's just you know what? Let's just take this out. Let's just say it's not there. Okay? So it's 7 to 15% of the overall. All right? Still needing 700 million gold. 660 million gold. So you're talking 7 to 10%. 7 to 15%, just call it 16% if you want. You're still talking about only 16% of need. Now, in one shot, that's a lot. But let's be real. Like, there is a ton of characters that can be added to this game. There's even more coming. There's level 70 to 75 coming. Shoot, make it level 70 to 80, and make that go up higher. It's just like, anyway. So that's my thought. Put it back in the game. So, and if people want to buy it, they'll buy it. If they want to gain the advantage via spending money, then they can get that. But everyone's on equal footing. So that's it. That's my thought. I might be wrong. I'd love to hear what you guys say in the comments below. If you saw something on here that just doesn't make sense, tell me. So I've got 2 little kids, so sometimes I have daddy brain and miss some things, and I wanted to get this out there because I think it's kind of unfortunate. The community is really upset about it. It's important that we kind of talk about this. So that's my solution. I'm sure it's not going to happen, but I wanted to put it out there. Tell me what you think, and we'll go from there. Foxnext, think about it. See if you can try to just, it puts a boost in the economy. Everybody's, happy again. They'll feel good about it. And we can go on with our merry little way on Alliance War and blitzing and arena and finding something else to be mad about. So, as always, if you like what you see here, I do all kinds of different videos. This is kind of what I typically will get into, is calcs like this. But I also do walkthroughs, strategies, all kind of things. So click that subscribe button as well as hammer down on that like button. We'll see you guys again soon. Thanks.